Bottom tower's going down. Come with me, actually got the the kill on middle on Shadow Shaman. 14-2 now. So Drow Ranger easily able just to harass the anti-mage back. Trying to actually fake the blink to try and bait out the silence. It's not a long cooldown, that silence, though, so it's kind of like, well, it's going to take the damage anyway for no real apparent reason. Puck is pretty thin. I don't want to actually check. Oh, I don't want to check that. Over 7.5k. And now anti-mage also struggling on that bottom lane to get any form of farm. Thought it might be safer down here considering the tier 1 tower is gone. It's a little bit hard to actually gank that bottom lane for the Radiant side. It's because of the path you have to go through. It's a bit of a choke point. And with a simple ward up there like the one they've already got from the Dire, we'll keep very, very close eyes on that. And Anti-Mage already... Oh, wow, Anti-Mage. So screwed, man. So, freeze up. Just attack him. There you go. Well done. Bounce down here from Wishdot. Might be able to actually help get this kill. Yes, good bounces. And then the heal from Coco. Good time for it as well. Shadow Shaman wanted that Ether Shock to try and bring down Drow Ranger. And now even an Urn Charge passed off from Come With Me. It's actually a bit of a glitch that happens in the current world of Dota 2 with the Urn. I guess you only get to a certain amount of charges, then it actually resets. I think it's actually 8 it caps out, so you got to keep on using your charges. If you get to 8, then it just resets it all up. In the meantime, Windrunner getting ganked off in the middle lane. Bounce Stun will fly, but the Windrun's already up too, so it's dealing very, very little damage. A lot of bounces towards line just then. Support is coming in from Pudge, so Pudge actually hooking in Matori. Rotted and killed easily. An attempt to shackle there by Windrunner. Was actually hoping that someone will actually chase us in. Come with me. Tease up. Wow, too much damage. Power Shot's going to destroy them both. The Ravish does actually pop, but Windrunner just hooks him straight through. Speaking of hook, come with me, guess one on Puck. Pops off an Urn Charge, just enough for him to actually live through that tower hit. Coco's just hoping he's going to turn around, so yep, hello, heal. So much life on Come With Me, and with that Flesh Heap already up at level 4, he can just tank almost anything that the Dire can throw at him. So, looks like our stream should be coming back up again. I'm just going to double check it myself. So, not quite sure what's happening with all the N3 TV streams. Had the same problem with the Gosu Gamers. Come with me, just killing off the anti-mage. This is what happens when Pudge gets overpowered. So, he did actually sack it with Hood as well. So, the Puck, Ether Shock, Anti-Mage, everybody just deals as little damage to this as possible. It's kind of nasty on it. And the stream is actually still down even though it's showing up as live. I don't know if you guys can hear some voices. If you can actually hear voices, let me know on the IRC chat. Alright, so Oleg's actually asked me to restart the stream again, so we will actually do so. So stream is down, stream is up. Hopefully that works. In the meantime, Anti-Mage, bit unlucky there for Lion Hunter to get the shackle. They didn't really have vision of the puck, hence it didn't latch on from that point. And the stream's back up again! We have vision, we have life! Hell yeah, giggity yeah. So live is looking good again. Stream is now alive. In the meantime, just to catch you up, it's now 20-2. Pudge is on a spree. Tizar will actually drop those wards down, but he is gone so fast. Warming up with a simple heal. Did a lot of damage towards the anti-mage at the same time. Malediction will pop, but Come With Me holding the Tidehunter in place. Come With Me just tanking so much. He's actually completed a pipe for his team, even hooking the Puck, who was wanting to run himself away. Well, there's actually Windrunner who takes care of the Tidehunter. In fact, Windrunner now going to farm up the Rasta wards. Everybody's falling back. And Teg, after an amazing start here in the defense. It's great to actually see these guys playing again. It's one thing which we've really missed, I believe, from the world of Dota 1, which I think has been waiting a lot for Dota 2, for a lot of these teams to actually show themselves. It's a big reason why we want to actually run the defense, so everyone can go, hey, Teg actually exists. These teams actually exist. How are they performing? Without, well, my bad. How are they actually performing? Because not everybody knows how they perform when they're playing Dota 2 at the same time as Dota 1. Dota 1 competition, sometimes teams don't take it seriously. So yeah, there's a lot of things to take in consideration. That's what I really love about this tournament. Not just the fact that there's $10,000 up for grabs, but it's also the fact we get to watch these teams play. Omni Knight just tanking up a little bit of Roshan. Now Pudge gets to do it. Pudge is already he's 18 minutes in, and he's got about 2,300 HP. Earn, pipe, still got 1,000 gold in there too, and I'm pretty sure something else is flying out to him. 2 ultimate orbs. There's 4k on that courier, and Come With Me even just grabs the random Shadow Shaman, thinking they must be hanging around, thinking, do we initiate? Maybe, possibly, yeah, maybe. And they did in the end. So 1 ultimate orb is for Windrunner. Looks like she's going to try and complete it. I don't know why defensive item. She's actually going to go for Lincoln Sphere. The other one goes to the Drow Ranger, who's on the way towards getting a Manta style. Windrunner doesn't really need a Lincoln, so he can go all out attack right now with this lineup they've got. And with Roshan dead, Aegis the Immortal is now on top of Omni-Knight of all people. Yeah, okay, let's keep our healer alive. Puck TPing out very, very wisely. Entire team rotating down towards the bottom when you know they're all missing. It's the best time to get out of there. Should have a ward actually watching that movement as well. Ward hasn't actually been destroyed yet. There's actually a Radiant Sentry ward, but you don't see up on that high ground. So why that Dire ward still remains there, because they don't have any vision up on the high ground. Alright, so in the meantime, Anti-Mage still trying to capture. He has not completed that Battle Fury yet. The funny thing is, actually, generally around this time, he's completed up his Battle Fury and have a Yasha. Here goes our tier 2 tower in bottom lane. Crystal Maiden taking that last hit. She's even walking around with a point booster and face boots. And still has 600 gold to spare for 20 minutes in for a Crystal Maiden. That's looking pretty damn sweet. And Come With Me just walk up. So they want to take it to Rax. Don't want to wait. There is no time ranking for this, so if all the teams actually end up on the same points, I believe we'll actually go to a playoff. That's something which I still need to actually confirm a little bit with Holy Master. But with 6 teams in every group, it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the teams to actually lock themselves on the same amount of points. But there's the top 3 teams go through into the next grouping. So Tag now going to take out the melee barracks. We'll head in towards the range barracks as well. Bit of a fishing hook there from Come With Me. Having a search for any random hero he can find, but the bottom ranks is now gone. So larger creeps will spawn. Come With Me goes in to push out the middle lane, top lane as well. Anti-Mage is having a little bit of fun up there. Actually has enough to complete up his Battle Fury right now. But it's a little bit too late, especially with that bottom lane gone, but he will need it to push out that lane. That bottom lane, like Puck is just going to take so much damage from that. Same with Shadow Shaman. As far as their big pushes actually go, Anti-Mage is it. We'll be forced to spend a lot of time on that bottom lane. Either that or Shadow Shaman will be forced to use his wards to use up a lot of mana. Does have those arcane boots, however, but 160 mana for every Ether Shock. That's a lot of mana to actually spend. The cooldown is low, so he can push with it. But he'll be running forward and back so much, refilling up his bottle and wasting a lot of mana to actually do so. When mana's just flooding in here for the Radiant side. Crystal Maiden with that aura only at level 3 right now. Surprising, no ultimate. I do actually say that surprisingly. A lot of Crystal Maidens do actually really enjoy that ultimate. To throw it down, you pop off your Frostbite, you pop off your Nova, and of course all of a sudden you're just sitting there going, oh, great Shackle. She's not going that, but that's what just happened. Middle lane, double damage rune as well, just wears off there on the Windrunner. Speeds itself up a little bit faster. We'll look for a power shot more than likely to finish off the Tidehunter. Goes inside the trees, power shot goes, suddenly realizing it's going to come as well. Manages to actually escape. So nicely done there by the Tidehunter to ensure he didn't just go, oh, back through the middle entrance, and oh, I'm dead to a power shot. So the presence of mind sticking with him. In the meantime, I'm hearing Pudge hooking. Oh, my lord. Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage, Anti-Mage, Anti-Mage. Funny thing is, Omni-Knight's actually up here on the top lane wanting to go for Matori. He could do it too, that aura. Actually, it's only level 1. 28% movement speed is a crap load to actually reduce. Crystal Maiden will now copper heal. Damaging down Shadow Shaman. Puck Ultimate will hold him in place. Needs to get that repel off. Malediction is now up. Crystal Maiden tries to do what he possibly can. Wish Doctor also with the ultimate. But Omni-Knight did have that Aegis the Immortal. So he comes back up alive. Pudge hooking out the Titan. It wasn't actually the one he wanted. The Ravage in the end will actually kill off the Omni-Knight. Negative earn charge, as well as the power shot. Just a little bit short. With the power shot, it would have been a guaranteed kill there on the Tidehunter. But he now lives with 80 HP. And Windrunner doesn't care. She just keeps on farming up those wards. I'm hoping right now the reason why she's got 3.2k is so she can actually buy out that sheep stick, as opposed to actually going Lincolns. Leave that Perseverance actually incomplete. Puck comes up and gets Arcane Boot, so 23 minutes in, and Puck's walking around with a Gauntlet, 2 branches. They are elite branches, though. as well as a bottle and boots. TP scroll the boot. It's not a lot while you got Dro Ranger walking around with a poor man shield, Manta style. Extra 3k, which I think that's just an Eagle Horn. Or Eagle Song. Yeah, Eagle Song. Has now been purchased by the Flying Courier. Courier's not done just yet. Okay, so there's our Mystic Staff. 2 point stones. What is the goal? Holy crap. Okay, so goal difference about 22,000 would actually do it for you. In the meantime, the form up for the middle lane. That's exactly what they do need to do. The Radiant side can take anything, really, that is thrown at them at this point. They've got the items. They've got the heal from Omni Knight. They've got his ultimate too if they need it. It's not level 2 yet. He's actually not up to level 11, but of course it's only 24 minutes in. Come With Me, however, is level 17 on the Pudge. He also bought a mech as well as a pipe. Normally, Cinder and I kind of like, you shouldn't be doing that. But considering you can't kill him with 2600 HP, that's more than justified. And we're going to lose our tier 3 tower in the middle lane. Barracks will follow. Come With Me does want another kill, though. With that repel up on him, he doesn't even need to pop off the pipe. Just letting him stay on the front lines, taking off anything. Basically baiting the Dire to initiate on the Pudge. But if they come in too close, then the hook will come, and then everyone will get nuked down by Dro Ranger, as well as Windrunner. Crystal Man will hold everybody else in place. And Coco will make sure everyone lives through the entire ordeal. Now Come With Me, doing the same thing again. So Repel now up on Come With Me. Magic Community would love to lend himself a hook. Tier 3 tower needs to go down first, so Freezer taking a little bit of damage from that, but he doesn't really care. And the bottom lane now pushing in as well, so Come With Me. There goes the hook, searching, doesn't actually clutch on the Witch Doctor. But with Shadow Shaman already coming in, pops off the ultimate. Ultimate up from now from Omni Knight, so a little bit of trouble, even though the Puck ultimate will hold the Radiant side in place. It is the Dire who is getting completely wiped. The hook brings Matori back in again, missed the first one, gets the second one. Puck being the only one to live once again. Considering she's actually got basically 3 escape mechanisms, that's not surprising. But it is going to be completely Barris going down. And it is the Dire already disconnecting from the game. Just great initiation coming out from Come With Me. Getting that first blood in the middle lane from the Pudge after that point. It's just ganking on the different lanes. Anti-Mage unable to get the farm he needed to really, well, take this game. Because we didn't even get to the point where he could actually take this game. Anti-Mage hits his stride about this point when he's actually ganking. But when he's on the defense, you're trying to push into late game. You're looking about 50 minutes in. And then you have a great old time. But yeah, the 17 for 0 for 8 on the Pudge. The 32 kills he's been involved in. Do your math, 25. So only 7 kills he was not involved with. And Freezer's just like taking the ultras. He wants to get a rampage. They want to give it to him as well. There we go. Rampage for Freezer. They have actually all officially disconnected. Apart from Tidehunter. He actually stayed inside the game. But that is going to be the GG call for our first game of the defense. And it's the Elder Gods who actually take it out against the compilation team of Deserto and 25 centimeters. In the end, it did not really work for them. There is your final stat screen, which I know all of you guys do love to pick over. But in the meantime, we're back here in probably about, well, I think it's actually going to be about 10-15 minutes for our next game. Stick around. More Dota 2 coming to you.